There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rabiot hoists it forward. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Gets it back. Going through. Maguire demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Alexandro cuts it out. Alexandro plays it forward. Juan Mata.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Douglas Costa goes looking. Fred. And it's Juan Mata. Dashing forward at pace. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Douglas Costa tries lifting it over. He's pinged one through here. Matuidi. Swept in. And a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Up to meet it! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Martial tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Shaw. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's got through. Can he find a finish now? He's had a go! He's delivered all right!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Juventus come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway. Big chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Just brushed off the ball there. Rabiot drives it forward. Fred. And the counter is on. Manchester United can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Maguire tries to get it forward quickly. Rabiot sticks in a foot to win it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rabiot. Rabiot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
And the finish! And in again. They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. De Gea did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
So we have a double substitution going on here. Juventus take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Forward it goes. Pjanic battles to win it back. De Gea, will they claim to that? That's a decent ball. He's got away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. De Ligt out to the right. Well positioned to make that interception. Fred tries to get it forward quickly. Towering header! It goes to show he is human after all. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Danilo. Danilo plays it forward, and it's Matuidi. He's gone for it! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Juventus totally rampant here. Rashford, over to the left. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Juventus can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well read, he sorted that out. Goretzka. Thiago. And it's Douglas Costa. That's a decent ball. Face to face. He's gone for it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Perisic going full tilt down the left. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Matuidi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Decent looking ball. Ball's gone out of play. Pavard. Pjanic battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Looks to thread it through. And the ball is out of play. Douglas Costa. A really good feat. Pjanic. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets away from his opponent. Just the goal. Going for goal! Goal! Juventus! A goal at a really telling moment.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
And we hit half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Juventus go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Juventus really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Fred plays it out to the wing. Rabiot is onto it and can take it up. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chris hits one! Kimmich. Rabiot. Kimmich plays it forward. De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. Ronaldo looks to dink one in. Boateng gets it back. Alaba. Coutinho. It's Goretzka! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Thiago. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Nicely measured pass. And, oh, that's too long.
Juventus are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Well positioned to make that interception. There's the through ball. Cut out in the nick of time. That's gone a long way up and away. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene.
Bayern Munich need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
I think we're just about out of... Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Ivan Rakitic. He's the kind of player who can really control a game from midfield. He's got fantastic technique and passing ability, and a pretty mean shot too, Peter. He's also a really useful...
And the shot! And he's done it!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Longley. Jordi Alba. And it's Dembele. Played into space out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Douglas Costa goes up and over. And the shot! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Juventus grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Lovely bit of skill. He's gone for it! Has a hit! Hits one! Yes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Juventus are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hoists it forward. Decent looking ball. Dembele! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Dembele at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Juventus can make their change now with a break in play. Pjanic taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
So is this the start of a comeback? Douglas Costa goes long. Juventus get it back again. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Now it's Griezmann. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And it's half-time here.
Juventus are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Juventus head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back on the way. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Piqué. And it's played forward. Matuidi battles to win it back. Bernardeschi. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Nelson Semedo. Messi. Nelson Semedo. Here it comes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cut out in the nick of time. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling. Juventus are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, he's broken through. It's come loose. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Rakitic. This is promising. Suarez gets flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody...
Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
So there's going to be another change here. Alexandro goes looking. Vidal. Piqué. And here's Messi. Bonucci gets it back. De Ligt. De Ligt gets it out to the wing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Dembele. Looks to clip it forward. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Oh, good interception. Rakitic clips one through. Szczesny sends that a long way. And he's on his way! Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
De Ligt, who's set up one goal so far. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. And time is up. Juventus always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim.